Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamp.
Hello everyone, welcome, how's it going? Hi Zar, welcome, hello. Hi Spiritual Love. Hi Bernard, hello. Hi G, hi Princess, hello Cherry Blossom. Hi Blast One, Erica, hello. Empress Queen, hello, how's everyone? Hi Diviani. Alice, hello. Well, welcome everyone. Hi Kimberly and Alicia, hello. Jay and Jasmine, hello, how's everyone? Tonight is just regular readings like always. To join the list is !join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Your question gives me that permission to read for you. If you try to join before the 55-minute mark, you may want to try to join again because Nightbot cannot pick up your reading until the 55-minute mark. Yeah, so Nightbot tells you, I think, if you've been on the list eventually. I know Nightbot can be slow sometimes, but if you're on the free list, I will do your reading if you're here or not. So if you go away and come back and you're not sure if your reading is, you can do !timestamps to see where your reading is if you feel like you missed it. If you're in the lounge, then Nightbot picks people at random on the lounge to be put on the free list. So if you leave and come back and you don't know if you've been chosen from the lounge to be put on the free list, you can check that out by your name will usually be at the top. Well, your name will be at the top of the thing if you want to scroll through after the live. Just to let you know. But I'll switch the screens to get started. I do have a legal disclaimer description as well. Last one, hello. Am I going through bad karma? Why is nothing going right for Blessed One? Let's see. Is Blessed One going through some bad karma? Why are things not working out for Blessed One right now? What's going on in Blessed One's energy? These ones wanted to come through. Huh. What does Blessed One need to know about some bad karma and nothing going right? Oh, they're all in the dark, all this negativity. I do feel like there is some negative energy around you. Not quite sure where that's coming from. You have all the major arcanas here too. The High Priestess. I feel like you may have lost in touch with listening to your intuitive abilities, your intuition. I also feel like there's this energy of like some emotion, like you. I don't know if it's you're doing it on purpose or if it's just. I just feel this emotional shutdown, like avoiding some emotional thing that seems to be coming around you as well. The Empress is in the dark. Oh man, I feel like there's been some creative block. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some advice. How can a Blessed One get out of this negative energy? I just feel the sense of feeling lost and not trusting. And I Priestess and the Moon both like indicating you're not really trusting your intuition. The Emperor, you're not taking as much control as it seems like you should. The Empress too is like feeling lost, not grounded. Let's see, 4 of Cups and 10 of Cups. Oh, I feel like there is good things around you. I don't know if this has to do with your family situation or what, but maybe connecting with your family, getting yourself grounded to your roots, who you truly are, kind of energy. Yeah, I feel like there's just this cloud of negativity around you, Blessed One. They kind of need to release, right? I feel that. I feel like the way you're going to release it is through family. The 10 of Cups here. This one says focusing on family, happiness, and emotional stability. And here too, at the Empress in the Dark, it's like you're blocking some emotional things that it may need to be dealt with in order to break this negativity around you. That may help you get going with some things that you want to go your way, right? The 4 of Cups is like thinking things through, contemplating, trying to figure out what you're feeling disconnected from. Healing that I feel like will release this negative phase that you're in right now. That's what I got. Hi, Firefly. Hi, Bernard. Birthday girl. Birthday girl's not till Monday. Not till Monday. I got new cards though. Moonbeam got me new cards. Guess you can't see them with the light, but yeah. Moonbeam got me new cards, so that's what we're using tonight for my birthday. So I'm excited. It's an early birthday present. It's not till Monday though. Spiritual love. Why does spiritual love dream of giving a mother a purple crystal? Oh. Well, purple crystals are used generally for healing. And she turns into a male alien? A male alien? Am I reading that right? And gets angry at spiritual love. Not, yeah, spiritual love. And calls me too generous and refuses it out of responsibility, then left the whole solar system. Oh, that's quite a dream, spiritual love. Oh man. Let's see. What do the cards have to say? Why does spiritual love have a dream about a purple, giving a mother a purple crystal, and her turning into a male alien that was angry? What does spiritual love need to know about this energy? Oh man. The Fool, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands. I feel like it's kind of like it's saying what I was thinking, right? Especially with the part where you said about being too generous. Yeah, it's your dream is telling you that you need to stop caring and taking care of other people. You need to start doing that energy towards yourself. You know, go on a new journey of embracing that self love, free spirited energy of doing what you want to do, right? The Queen of Cups is a self care queen. You know, she does what she wants to do, and you're not going to stop her, kind of thing, right? For the Knight of Wands too, I feel like it's a matter of you letting your own fire and doing what you need to do. Knight of Wands, you know, it's kind of like focusing on your own resilience, focusing on your own self, even though you're exhausted, you feel like you need to do this and that and the other thing. Is about focusing on yourself and your inner strength and embracing whatever new journey um awaits you, right? And the King of Wands is here too. The male could be some romantic person who wants to pursue you, but maybe they are too afraid or, you know, not confident enough to just come out and say what they actually say, right? And Nine of Wands is in the light, so, you know, they're usually very hot, fiery, and passionate, but was the alien an actual alien? Was the alien an actual alien? Was the alien an actual alien? The Ten of Swords, no. No. Usually, most dreams are about your subconscious mind, things that you bury back of your mind that you don't want to deal with. And during in your dreams, you think about those things, and it you know makes it come to light for you. Makes you have clarity. You see pictures to make sense of your dream from what you're thinking about. But that is what I got. Hi, Mr. Maurice. 6 months. Thank you so much, Mr. Maurice. We missed you last night. Don't forget that. Remember, it's every single Monday, unless it's a holiday. Let's see for Alice. Alice for I mean a holiday for me in Canada. Um, yeah. I guess that would be confusing. Alice. Let's see for Alice. And thank you so much for your donation, Mr. Maurice. I appreciate you. Thank you. For Alice. What are Paddy's thoughts and feelings and future energies towards Alice? What are Paddy's thoughts and feelings and future actions towards Alice? Oh man, there's some things going on here. I feel like there's some negativity going on. I'm not quite sure what that is about. The Seven of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like there's like a fusion going on. I feel like Packy's been distracted with other things as well. Um, yeah, I feel like it has to do with his work or business, whatever that is. Because the Knight of Wands is in the dark with the Knight of Wands. So I feel like he's been distracted, preoccupied. His mind is like elsewhere, not really focusing his thoughts on you or future plans with you right at this current energy. Let's see. I feel like they're not really in the strongest energy either. Let's see, what does Alice need to know about Packy's thoughts and feelings and future energies moving forward? Just gonna clarify all this. Oh man, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. You know, it does say charming, idealistic, determined. Um, yeah, so I feel like they're trying to be better, but I feel like there's things that are definitely distracting them. Um, that's what I got though. You know? And like I said, like comforting and practical. I feel like then this one's about business sense as well. I feel like he's kind of like focusing on his work right now. Yeah, it's not really opening up his heart towards you as much as he should. Does Paki miss Alice? Does Paki miss Alice? The Knight of Wands, yes. He does miss you. Mr. Maurice, hello. What is my current situation telling me? Let's see. What is Mr. Maurice's current situation telling him? What is Mr. Maurice's current situation telling him? What is Mr. Maurice's current situation telling him? Right now. I feel like I gotta use the other card for this question. Those ones just weren't feeling it. For Mr. Maurice, what are the current situation? What is Mr. Maurice's current situation telling him? What is Mr. Maurice's current situation telling him? Let's see. Oh man, okay. I feel like there's been some difficult challenges that you've had before. I feel like whatever's going on in your current situation, I do feel like it's been rough, but I feel like things are going to be getting better. You know, the Five Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like things are going to start to improve one way or another. You do have the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is like the king of inspiration, creativity, and taking action, right? I do feel that for you. I just feel that there's this energy of you boosting your determination and passion for whatever you're trying to get through with your current situation. I feel like it's trying to give you a confidence boost of some sorts to be more confident and in more control over your situation. The Two of Wands, I feel like it's trying to tell you to consider what your future options are, what your future decisions or future plans are, and to take a leap of faith and try it out to see what happens. And you know, the Page of Cups is very intuitive, very creative. So take a chance. I feel like there may be some new opportunities on the table, or some opportunities that you may not have realized seem to be trying to come through for you here. I feel like it's kind of like trying to give you that nudge to realize, look ahead, there's something good there. I feel like you may even be getting some good news already, or if you reach out to someone, they will give you some clarity of your future plans or decisions. Yeah, I feel like you're be going through some healing with the Five of Pentacles as well. The Three of Swords says you're still going through some sort of healing, but things are improving. I feel like, you know, whatever's going on, accept the situation and keep moving forward. I feel like it's trying to give you some sort of confident boost here. Was there something specific you'd want me to clarify on, Mr. Maurice? Well, I'll just check really quick. What advice can we give to Mr. Maurice? No? Okay. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Maurice. Um, Kenya, hello. Thank you so much for your donation. Is Cece's brother discouraging him from being with Tanya? Is Cece's brother discouraging Tanya? No. Is Cece's brother discouraging Cece from being with Tanya? Is Cece's brother discouraging Cece from being with Tanya? That really wanted to come through. Is Cece's brother discouraging Cece from being with Tanya? Page of Cups is in the light. I don't really feel like Cece's brother is trying to discourage Cece from being with you. I feel like he's trying to encourage Cece to like grow up, take responsibility, don't be childish, but at the same time with some love and compassion. And there is the magician here as well, so I feel like they're trying to make Cece do some changes, improve themselves for whatever reason, and transform to something better. I feel like they're worried about this Page of Swords and the dark energy of them, playing mind games, being a little paranoid, being a little scattered in their energy or their thoughts, and not as focused and patient and, romantic towards you as they should. And then there's a Chariot in the Dark where, like, I feel the brother's like, come on, let's get going. Don't be pulled over and start going backwards. You need to keep moving forward. Stop dwelling on the past, right? I feel that energy coming through as well. Not quite sure what's going on there, so I feel like the brother is being hard on CC, but for a positive reason on your end, it seems. Maybe not CC's energy, but that is what I got. Ariana, what can I expect for the rest of the year? Oh. Lots of things that can come and go for the rest of the year, but let's see. What are some things that Ariana can expect for the rest of the year? The Two of Pentacles. You're going to be making some decisions, probably regarding your work, school, or whatever that is. So I feel like you're going to be juggling around your scheduling, your budgeting, and all that sort of thing. Feeling a little overwhelmed, but in good sense, right? I feel that for you. Let's see, what else can Ariana expect for the rest of the year? The Wheel of Fortune in the Dark. Oh, so, you're going through the cycle. Some things may come up unexpectedly. We have some bad luck here and there. I feel like it's a matter of making sure for the rest of the year, knowing which direction you want to go into, right? The Wheel of Fortune can also represent a compass. The compass is like, going in the right direction and not getting lost. So I feel like that's coming for you as well. Let's see, what else we get for Ariana for the rest of the year? The Six of Cups. So, the past may come up and creep up on you here and there. Maybe some of your past may come up, an old flame or somebody, I don't know. But I just feel like there's a sense of you focusing on some past memories, but also like letting things go from the past as well. What else can Ariana expect for the rest of the year? Ooh, the Page of Wands and the dark energy. So I feel the sense of I feel the sense of you wanting to rush, make some hasty decisions. Also going through periods of being gullible, low energy, impatient. So I feel like it's going to be a rough up and down year. But I feel like, if you have control, which direction you want to get into, don't focus on the negative things from your past, like regrets. Keep moving forward, don't rush into things or make any hasty decisions without thinking things through first. But that is what I got. And human, hello. Why every classmate has suddenly stopped talking to me or blocked me? I didn't do anything wrong with anyone. Oh, let's see. What is the energy around Human? What is the energy around Human? What is the energy around Human? Oh man. You have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords in the dark. So I feel like the energy around you right now is you slowing down, losing momentum. I'm not quite sure what that is. That is kind of like creating this negative energy around you. The Knight of Swords is in the dark, so I just feel the sense of whatever it is. I feel like you are rising above it, though. I feel like you are learning what you need to release to release some of this negativity. Let's see, what advice can I give to, like, why does the classmate suddenly stop talking transhuman? Why did the classmate stop talking transhuman? Oh man. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like people are just, I don't know, some of the cards are saying, right? They're kind of like focusing, that people are focusing on themselves, their own energies right now. They're not out to socialize. I feel like they're determined. So I don't know if they're determined because that's time of the year to get their studies done, if it's classmates. And just, not being able or not in the mood to socialize except for focusing on their own things that they have going on. Um, Eight of Swords in the dark, I just feel like, I feel like, I feel like things are improving here. Like, some of this negativity around you is going away. The Eight of Swords, I do feel like things are getting better on their end. So I feel like they will start socializing with you again. It's just just a phase that you and them are in right now. The Five of Pentacles too in the dark. Like, there's gonna be some improvements. I feel like the improvements will take a little more work, but I feel like it's a work in progress kind of thing. Um, but yeah, the Knight of Swords is in the light, so I feel like, things are gonna pick up pace. Almost lost all the cards again. If you're ambitious, you're focused, and I feel like it's an energy about you taking initiative, being more assertive, reconciling if that is something you need to do. But that is what I got. Hi, Mystical. Hello. Nadia. Hello. General reading for Nadia. What does Nadia need to know right now? What does Nadia need to know right now? What does Nadia need to know right now? Oh man, so for the Ten of Pentacles in the light, I feel like there's like good things coming, right? I feel like you're setting down your foundations, like you're setting down what you want to focus on, and I just feel that for you. I feel like family, home life, work life seems great right now. The Four of Cups is in the light, so I feel like, there's still some things you're thinking about, even though there's been some progress with the home, work, life situation. I feel like you are making some progress there. There's still things, like I said, you need to think about. Maybe things that you need to pull back on and just evaluate your situation to see what your next steps, your next actions are moving forward. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's now you're going through a phase of focusing on yourself. Never mind giving to everyone else. Everybody's hands is out to reach. Nadia, help me, help me, help me. But you need to help yourself right now. Focus on yourself. Build your own strength, your own confidence. You're starting at the bottom. You need to build your way up. The Five Wands here too. I feel like things are challenging overall, or will be challenging, especially with work. Because I just feel the sense of being a little bit competitive in the work situation or whatever it is. Whatever your fight is, make sure you're fighting for something that really matters to you. You're not getting into some gossip that is pointless for your energy to focus on right now. Let's see. What other advice can I give to Nadia? What other advice can I give to Nadia? The Knight of Cups. There might be love and romance coming into your energy as well. Oh man, I didn't see that. Charming and idealist, determined, tactful, and careful. Let's see. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So Six of Pentacles is really important for you to focus on yourself right now. And be selfish. It's time for that. It's time for you to make some improvements in yourself. If you need to purge some things, like get rid of old things that are no longer serving you to donate them, or, you know, maybe pick up some charity things if you have time for that to, you know, whatever charity work you do is extra good karma for you. When you use good for others, you get it back. But I feel like it's just a matter of releasing that, focusing on yourself more than that, though. Tammy, I saw Elle posting pics of having fun vacationing. I don't understand why I feel like crying. I feel sad. I do not like this person, so why am I reacting this way? Let's see. Why is Tammy crying over Elle posting pics of having fun on vacation when they don't like Elle? Oh man. The Ace of Cups in the dark, some repressed feelings. So maybe you think in your mind you don't like Elle, but is that a true statement for your subconscious mind, right? The Ace of Cups is in the dark, even if you don't like them as a person. There may be some things that you do like, or you do think that you should be a part of, if that makes any sense. You have the Tower in the dark. So I'm feeling like there's some jealousy going on, or just feeling rejected or emptiness. I'm not quite sure what that is about. If it's just about you wishing you were the one posting having fun on vacations rather than them. You know, wishing your shoes were in their shoes kind of thing at the moment. Because I just feel the Tower, just that self-destruction energy trying to come through. The Ten of Swords is also in the light here. So I just feel the sense of, you know, feeling defeated, feeling stuck. But there is a sun here, so I feel like it's all not all of it's that bad. You know, maybe you just needed something to cry for to heal other old wounds that were lingering around. And now that you've done that, you know, there's a positive light to see, right? The sun is out. Focus on the positive side of things. You know, doing something fun, feed your inner child, whatever that is for you. But that's what I got. Dr. Fizza, hello. What's the Gemini thinking about, Dr. Fizza? What is the Gemini thinking about for Dr. Fizza? What is the Gemini thinking about currently towards Dr. Fizza? Well, that might be some old energy. I'll try again. What is the Gemini thinking about for Dr. Fizza? Ooh, there's some good energy. Oh, there was good energy. The King of Cups. King of Cups is really good, right? I feel like the Gemini feels emotionally connected with you, emotionally supportive or available towards you, so that is a good energy. I feel like they do recognize your kindness and compassion, and they really value that. There's a Nine of Cups, so I feel like they feel blessed to have you in their life. There is some things going on though. There is a negative cloud over the Gemini right now for whatever reason, the sun. I don't know if they feel like they've missed out on something or missed out on an opportunity with you. Um, yeah, I also feel this energy that maybe they're feeling like they don't know how to fit in with your energy. Um, the Emperor's in the dark. Yeah, I don't feel like they're gonna reach out to you anytime soon because you know they don't have that control. The Emperor's in the dark. They're not confident. They're not in the best state of mind for that. I feel like, yeah. I feel like they don't know how to approach you or reach out to you right now. I'm not quite sure what that means. Why is the Gemini holding back on Dr. Fizza? Why is the Gemini holding back on Dr. Fizza? They're stuck in their head too much, even though you are their empress. They're stuck in their head. They're overthinking way too much. Yeah. I feel like they're needing a sign from you that you are still interested. But I feel like they're doubting that that is a possibility, it seems. That is what I got. Brazilian, hello. Do you see me being able to do YouTube at a career or content creation? Do you see me being able to do YouTube at a career or content creation? Create as a okay. YouTube as a career or content creator. Gotcha. It all depends what you're doing on YouTube, right? YouTube itself is not a career, but if you're promoting something, uh, you're using it to promote something else that you do, it can become a career. Let's see for Brazilian. Let's see, can Brazilian use YouTube as a career and a content creator? Let's see. Ooh, there's some good things coming through here. There's a death card. So it seems like, being a content creator, you're gonna have to make some big, profound changes. It's like a letting go of any negativity around it or whatever it is holding you from just not jumping into it, right? The Four of Wands, I feel like you will have that success. The hard work will pay off. You will get recognized. You will have, fans and that sort of thing. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel like, you have to make sure you have that strength, right? Because most people who comment are only negative people. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or your channel, but people who like you tend to not comment on you. People who are negative and in a bad state of mind, they're the ones that are gonna fill you up with comments generally, unfortunately. That's just the nature of social media. A lot of it's just from jealousy. I'm just feeling like the reason why you may have to defend yourself with YouTube being a content creator. For the Ace of Cups and the Light, I feel like you're gonna have emotion. You're gonna feel really good about it. I feel like it's gonna boost your confidence, boost your self-love energy. I feel like you're gonna be genuine. I feel like you're gonna meet new people as well. Maybe with new love. Let's see what else we can get. Try these ones. What else can we get to boost Brazilians' ego with this YouTube career adventure? The Fool, right? A brand new beginning. Yeah, release any negativity, focus on the positive side of the possibility, the freedom, right? Definitely the freedom. Being a YouTube, you can work from home, and that gives you lots of freedom. Sometimes a little bit too much freedom, Sometimes you feel like, ugh, I can do a video later. I don't have to do it now. Don't be me. Stick to a schedule. For the walking away, letting go, leaving things behind. There is, YouTube. If you treat it like a full-time job, it can be definitely fulfilling. Can give you that sense of freedom. But yeah, it is walking away from other opportunities as well. But everything is give and take. Looks like you're gonna get that badass success though, right? Four of Wands, you're gonna be on fire. Dottie, what do you see about me and my life? What is going on about Dottie and her life? What is going on with Dottie and her life? What is going on about Dottie and her life right now? Oops, this one wants to come out too, so we'll take it. Ooh, The Queen of Cups, self-love energy, Dottie. You know, time to do your nails, do your hair, whatever it is that makes you happy. Self-love energy. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like right now you're figuring out which seeds to plant, which ones you want to nurture, which weeds you want to pull. I can feel that for you. Harvesting some resources, focusing on reviewing your situation, and seeing where you can put your focus long term. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark here, so I feel like, you know, your foundation's a little bit not set in stone yet. It still needs some work. With the Ten of Cups, I just feel like there's a sense of being a little suspicious, being a little bit, you know, a little all over the place with your emotions. But, you know, in the Ten of Cups, it's like focusing on what you want to do, what will make you feel more sufficient, more at peace, more harmony, right? To get this rainbow energy going. The Six of Wands here, so I feel like Six of Wands is a badass success, right? Whenever you put your mind to it, I feel like you're going to accomplish it. You know, you got to set that goal, set those foundations to see where it's going. But yeah, you have that badass success. Just go for it. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. You know, so I feel like it's a matter of like, don't overthink it, don't get too bitter, don't get too harsh, but also focus on yourself because you have the Queen of Wands. You know, you don't have to be bitter about it, like, and don't be cranky about needing the self-love time, or don't be cranky with yourself for spending too much time on yourself and not on others. But yeah, it's time for you to be selfish. I feel like 2025 is all about being selfish, right? Everybody's out for their own thing. Sometimes we need that though, right? Lucinda! What does Lucinda need to know? What does Lucinda need to know now? What does Lucinda need to know right now? The sun! The sun's out and shining bright, right? You're ready to dance? Oh man, I can feel that for you. I feel like you've been overcoming some things and, you know, letting the fears rest and just focusing on the positivity, the optimistic energy. What's coming for Lucinda with this positive energy? I don't know what those are. There's too many there anyways. Let's see. What is going on with the sun energy? Oh man, the Ace of Swords. Something new is coming out of this. The Queen of Pentacles. I can feel that nurturing energy, feeling grounded, feeling like, okay, I'm setting some goals here. I know where to put my focus. The Hangman's in the dark, so you're not really confident as much in where you're gonna, in what changes you're gonna make. But I just feel this inability. I don't want to change. I don't want to let go. I want it all. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. And I want the icing and the ice cream, everything that goes with it, kind of thing. But it's like grounding, you know. Pick out the weeds of what you don't need, and keep going. The Ace of Swords. Something new is definitely coming. I feel like this clear mind. You're going to be setting your intentions, your focus. You know, being honest with yourself and your expectations. There's a lot of positive energies coming your way. Yeah, sunny days ahead, right? Meditation, hello. What does meditation need to know right now? You do want it all, man. Well, the universe has other plans. Listen, the universe says you can have all the sun, but something's gotta give. Oh man. Let's see for meditation. What does meditation need to know? What does meditation need to know? Oh, this one. Woo, this one really wants to come out. I don't know which way it's supposed to be, but it is the Eight of Cups. I think it was supposed to be in the dark, but I don't know. Let's see. What does meditation need to know with this Eight of Cups energy? Oh, there's some good things coming here. The Two of Cups. Ooh, love, romance, passion, maybe? Oh, man. What's going on there? Some soulmate energy. For the Eight of Cups, I feel like whatever your situation is now, you're abandoning it. You are moving forward, and okay, that did not work out. Back to the drawing board, figuring out something better, right? The Six of Pentacles here, so something definitely better. I feel like you're getting things done. You're focusing on what you want to put your focus energy into and what you don't. Who you want to share your time and energy with and who you don't, kind of thing. Maybe times to purge some things that are no longer needed, give to charity a little bit, that box of clothes is taking up space, or whatever that is for you, I don't know. The Page of Swords is here, so I feel like you're going to be getting some good news, but I feel like the news will be delayed or take longer than you're expecting. Because I feel like there's an energy around you of someone being very cautious, very calculated in their energy towards you, but what kind of news or whatever they want to express towards you. I feel like they want to tell you their thoughts, not their feelings, but their thoughts about something or other. I don't know what that is, but it's not that negative. It's the Page of Swords is in the light, so it's positive, right? The Two of Cups, maybe they're thinking about, maybe I should ask meditation out. I don't know if she's interested. I don't even know if she's available. I don't know. I feel like the Page of Swords has a lot of questions and not a lot of feelings, so I'm not sure what is up with that, but I feel like whatever it is, the two of you will connect well. If it's work or romance, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I got. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? Kimberly, how do I make Jack feel? How does Kimberly make Jack feel? How does Kimberly make Jack feel right now? How does Kimberly make Jack feel? Oh, man. The Nine of Pentacles is in the light. So, the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like Jack really values your independence, your optimism, your grounding energy, right? I feel like they feel like you're very grounding, very down to earth, very real, but also very creative, very imaginative, and that sort of thing as well. I feel like together they feel like you have a very uh, natural energy, right? It just comes naturally to them to connect with you. They have the Emperor here, so I feel like they feel like they're very confident in their connection with you. Very positive. The Ace of Wands is in the dark, so I don't know if they're delaying starting something with you that's more solid or what this is. And the Ace of Wands, I just feel like they have some fears or unmotivated, low energy maybe. Not quite sure what that is about, but yeah. Let's see. What exactly is Jack feeling towards Kimberly? What exactly is Jack feeling towards Kimberly? The Ten of Cups. I feel like they do feel a lot of positive energy here. Maybe they're fearful of this commitment energy. I feel like you do make them happy. You do make them feel stable. I don't know. These guys, eh? They spend too much time in their heads and not enough time in their heart. You just want friendship? Okay. Yeah, I feel like they're a little bit, a little confused maybe with the Ace of Wands there, how to start a relationship with you. Even if it's just friends. Divyani, whatever I need to know. What does Divyani need to know? What does Divyani need to know right now? What does Divyani need to know right now? What does Divyani need to know right now? Ooh, there's some negativity trying to come through here. But whatever's going on, I feel like this King of Cups, I'm really feeling that this King of Cups is someone who can support you or someone you can lean on for any help or advice or whatever's going on with you right now. I feel like, they have your back. I don't know who they are, but the Page of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like someone's sending you some mixed messages. So I feel like there's two different people coming into your energy right now. Someone is having some mixed messages because I feel like they're a little bit confused about what their position is in your life right now. If it's romance or something else, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of, what do I do? You know? Yeah. But I feel like there's someone else who is emotionally supportive of you. I feel like this is more like a father figure or a friend or someone. Um, you know? I don't know. There is a page of wands in the dark here, so I feel like someone is holding back what they want to express towards you. Yeah. I feel like somebody wants to start something, but they're holding back because they're not sure what's their next move. There's a King of Cups in the dark, too. The King of Cups, I mean the Knight of Cups, sorry. The Knight of Cups is in the dark. Um, yeah, let's just see. What is going on with this Knight of Cups in the dark? Who is this Knight of Cups? The Temperance. Their alignment is off. You know, their mind, heart, and soul is on the right place. Maybe this is all one energy and they just have a lot of different thoughts and emotions going on here. I don't know. The King of Pentacles is in the dark. Oh, the King of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel the sense of them not being reliable or just not being someone that you feel like you can count on, and they know that. I feel like they're focused on themselves right now and having some control issues. And I feel like their control issues is messing up their temperance. You know, their alignment's off, their footing is off, they're not feeling very steady. The bottom of the deck, you do have the Knight of Cups and the Light, though. So I'm confused if this person does want a romantic connection towards you, but maybe they feel like they shouldn't or they can't, or I don't know. There's some weird energy. Hopefully you can figure it out. I'm not sure if this is two different people or the same person who was very confused in their mind. What is this person's next actions? What is this person's next actions towards Deviani? What is this person's next actions towards Deviani? The King of Cups. They want this King of Cups. They want to be the King of Cups, I feel. Okay, that's what's going on. Is it a Taurus? Possibly with the Page of Wands here in the dark. But I feel like it's more of a water energy. You know, maybe just because they're a Taurus doesn't mean that they don't have like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in their energy, right? I'm a Taurus, but I also have Cancer or Pisces in my chart. So I don't know if that's what's going on, and that is why they're having all these mixed emotions, because a Taurus in them wants to be steady and stable and not flirtatious like a water sign would be. um, Tauruses also have extremely hard time knowing if someone's flirting with them or interested in them, unless you're very direct on that. So that could be what's going on as well. Lindsay, hello. What does Cody want from Lindsay besides messaging Lindsay? Let's see. What does Cody want from Lindsay besides messaging? I feel like they do want a connection with you. They do. That romantic, solid connection, too, with the Four of Wands. They want to have the party, the cake, the wedding. I don't know. Oh man, the Six of Cups. I feel like you make them feel good. Like there's like happy memories between the two of you. Maybe you know, they feel like this childish, giddy, butterfly feeling, energy as well. There's the Eight of Wands, so they want to take action towards you. The Seven of Cups, I feel like they feel a little bit confused about if this is something you're really wanting, or maybe they're confused about how do I get into it? Like, how do I go to the next, like, how do I get this Four of Wands energy? How do I get there besides just the messaging? I feel like it's a matter of, you know, showing up in person, but, you know, he hasn't got that memo. I don't know. He's definitely confused. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. He wants to. You make it feel great, the Six of Cups energy. Six of Cups energy, you may have even had like a past life together, really. Wants the success with you, but not sure what's holding them back there. Let's see. What else can we get? What exactly is going on with Cody? What is Cody so confused about? What is Cody so confused about? Oh, Ten of Pentacles in the dark. He's scared to make the commitment that he wants. He's scared. You know, he's scared to start a family with you. He's scared to set those foundations and have that higher commitment. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles too. You know, he's scared to lose his independence, perhaps. You know, Nine of Pentacles in the dark. Afraid to lose his success, achievements. I don't know why he would lose that. I feel like, you know, with the two of you together, you would grow on that, not lose it. Something deep between you? Okay. Will he though? Will he commit? Okay, let's see. Will he actually commit to Lindsay? Will he actually commit to Lindsay? Will he actually commit to Lindsay? Oh my gosh, no! I wonder what that is about. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean no, right? The death card, it could be just big, profound changes, that maybe there will be a big, profound change. He will come to that realization, and this is really a good thing going on here. Counting on that and not him just, you know, ghosting you and walking away. That's what I got. It didn't end as good as I was hoping, but hopefully it's just the big changes. Yeah, he's scared. I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't know if he just needs some reassuring, but you know, reassuring is, ugh, you know. You don't want someone who has a lot of insecurities either, though, right? I don't know. Let's see. What is going on with Pure Heart? What are JP's feelings and intentions for me after spending quality time with... Oops. I feel like my cards are really loud. With me on Sunday. What are JP's feelings and intentions for Pure Heart after spending quality time with Pure Heart on Sunday? What are JP's feelings? What are JP's feelings? That's what we need to know. This came out. What are JP's intentions after spending quality time on Sunday with Pure Heart? So their feelings towards you is the Seven of Wands. So I feel like they're determined to get to know you, determined to connect with you on an emotional level. I feel like they feel this hot, fiery, passionate energy. It's the Wands card, right? But I feel like they're overthinking it too much to spend a lot of time in their heart for whatever reason. You know, the King of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like they're a little bit irrational with their thoughts and kind of like putting more time in their thoughts than in their emotions. I don't know what's up with that, but you have the Four of Wands and the Seven of Cups here. So I feel like their intentions are to get to know you a little bit better, go on a date or do something more together, but they're a little bit confused about how do I do that? Do I take her to a movie? Do I take her dancing? I feel like there's all these questions that are trying to come through here. What exactly are JP's intentions towards Pure Heart right now? Oh, the King of Wands. So he doesn't want to be this King of Swords. He wants to be the King of Wands, but, you know, he's not brave enough to use his sword to think logically about his decisions. I don't know what's going on there. And this one says visions, bold, daring, big ego. Yeah, I feel like he needs to figure out what's going on. I feel like he does want to start something with this Four of Wands energy and the Ace of Swords just in the dark. They're just taking their time on deciding what they need to do or want to do, or I don't know. But I feel like he does have a lot of good feelings towards you. It's just a matter of what they're going to do about it. Hi, Tea Tree. How are you? Welcome. To join the list, you have to write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. And Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot just adds you to the lounge. So the people in the lounge list get chosen at random. I'm having a good evening. Yes, Jasmine. Or Jasmine, what do the spirit guides say about the Mackeys and that I've been seen in front of my yard? Time for me to end my codependent relationship with my best friend, Hannah. Huh. So the magpies, I always feel like I'm saying that wrong. They're like crows and ravens, right? So they represent transformation and change and good omens, right, too. So I feel like they're encouraging you to make the best logical decision about your situation with your codependency and relationship kind of thing with Hannah. What does the spirit guides want to say about this energy? Let's see. For Jasmine, is there any spirit guides, ancestors? Magpies. I know I'm saying it wrong. I know what it is, but I'm saying it wrong. Oh man. They're related to crows and ravens, so they have the same spiritual meanings. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, fairies, or angels that want to give Jasmine a message about the magpies? Magpies? Am I saying magpies? Maybe it's magpies. I don't know. That she's been seeing in her yard. Let's see, what messages are they saying to Jasmine? The Queen of Swords is in the light. So I feel like what I was saying before, you know, use your logic when you're making your decisions with your situation. The Queen of Swords, I just feel the sense of being clear with your communication, stay cool, collective. Don't allow your emotions to run wild when you are expressing what you want to express. The Empress is here. So I feel like it's about you grounding yourself, connecting with nature, which all birds represent that. It's pies? Okay, pies, not peas, sorry. Magpies. Good omen. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Yeah, good omens, good fortune. Yeah, the same as crows and ravens. And crows also represent, you know, use your logic. I have a crow thing here too. It says yeah, transformation, good omens, listen to your inner wisdom, reveal any mysteries, use your intellect, all that sort of fun stuff. But the cards here is like you grounding yourself, you connecting with nature. All birds represent that in general. The Eight of Pentacles are in the dark. They usually have that white too, so I'm feeling a sense of purity, listening to your innocent energy of yourself as well, not just your inner wisdom. For the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's a sense of being stuck in a repetitive cycle and making some, I don't want to say mistakes, just making some, you know, missing some sort of things or signs or something because you're trying to rush through it because you're bored of doing it kind of energy. So I feel this energy that they also want you to slow down. The Magician is in the dark. They want you to believe in magic again, believe in your intuition, manifest what you want to manifest to. So I feel like there's a deep spiritual side with seeing them as well. That is what I got. Having a hard time because you miss her. Yeah. That's a tough situation. Jasmine. Hello. Career general. What is coming towards Jasmine in career? What is coming towards Jasmine Lily in career? What is coming towards Jasmine Lily in career? You're welcome, Jasmine. What is coming towards Jasmine early in career? Huh. You have the Justice here in the dark. There is some negativity around your career energy for whatever reason. I don't know. The Justice in the dark, I just feel a sense of, I don't know if there's been some unresolved issues or some injustice going on in your career path or what's happening there. But I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on your balance and you lead with truth and passion moving forward in your career. For the Queen of Wands in the dark, Queen of Wands in the dark, I just feel the sense of being a little impulsive or a little bit, your focus is a little off, I feel. Yeah. The Four of Wands. Let's see. What is going on with the Four of Wands? Like, what is going on with all of this negative energy? You have the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Dark. So I feel like you're stuck in a situation that you don't really want to be in. I feel like that's what's causing the negativity, right? The Eight of Cups is like staying stuck in a situation that, you don't know how to get out of, or you feel like you can't get out of. Ugh, what is going on with this negativity for Jasmine Lily? Be the King of Pentacles. Just go for it. Boost that ego. Boost that self-confidence and just go for it. You have the Nine of Wands here. So you're resilient, right? You gotta focus on your resilience. Focus on your confidence. Be persistent. Be determined, Like I said, you have to just go for it. Never mind being focused on the negative. Take action. The Eight of Swords, just because, your focus is a little off. You may have to look into things a little bit more, be resourceful, right? Four of Wands in the dark. I just feel the sense that just because you're not getting recognized or people are not recognizing your achievements, sometimes you need to be your own cheerleader. And I feel like that's what the King of Pentacles is saying. And the Nine of Wands. Like, cheer yourself. You're resilient. You're confident. Clear your mind. Ground yourself. Queen of Wands. Yeah. That's what I got. Will I hear from my company, MCK, before the end of the month? Will Jasmine hear from the company, MCK, before the end of the month? The Eight of Wands is a possibility, but I feel like at the very, very end, maybe the beginning of next month, because the Eight of Wands is in the dark, so they're not going to take any action anytime quickly. Yeah. I don't think it'll be before the end of the month, no. I feel like it'll probably be like the beginning of next, because it's going to be delayed. They're taking their sweet butt time. Oh, man. Matthew, hello. What does Jessica's higher self want Matthew to know about their connection? What does Jessica's, are there any spirit guides, ancestors, fairies, or angels that have any idea what Jessica's higher self want Matthew to know about their connection? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Matthew a message about what Jessica's higher self wants Matthew to know about their connection right now? So many cards. What does Matthew need to know about Jessica's higher self right now? Oh, man. Oh, man. That is some confusing energy. I feel like our higher self is feeling lost, a little unfocused, a little tilted in the wrong direction. I feel like she feels trapped in this negativity, bad luck energy, bad karma energy, whatever she is trying to name it as. The Hermit is in the dark. I feel like she's not spending enough time with self-reflection and healing and, doing the shadow work that she needs to do to heal whatever's going on between the two of you. I feel like our higher self is like letting you know that she's not doing the work that she needs to do, even though she feels like she still loves you, she still has romantic feelings towards you, all that fun stuff. But she's also very heartbroken and disappointed and discouraged in the connection between the two of you as well. But she's not taking the proper steps to heal that, to have what she's wanting. You know, if that makes any sense. Let's see what is going on here with. Yeah, she's feeling lost, like I said, you know? She's lost that direction of where she wants to go. I feel like she feels like there's no possibilities, there's no adventure, there's no freedom, there's no. Yeah, I feel like she's losing her willpower, she's losing her confidence, feeling discouraged. I don't know, that is what I got though. Culture! How can I best. Okay, how can culture best stand up for herself in the face of gossip and stabbing from awful, immature people? The best way is to walk away and ignore the childish behavior, really. Right? Why would you want to feed into it? The more you talk about, the more they're going to gossip. So, yeah, you gotta cut that cold turkey. Let's see for culture. What does culture need to do to stand up for herself to face gossip and backstabbing energy? I'm going to switch up again to make sure that wasn't all the lingering energy. What does culture need to know to stand up for herself for some stuff? From backstabbing and gossiping and childish behavior. The lovers was there, so I feel like number one for standing up for yourself is giving yourself some self-love, compassion that you deserve. There we go, I got the energy. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, like stay strong. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is like the tree of life. You know, set your roots, set your feet down. Don't let anyone throw you down, right? Don't let anyone chop down your tree, kind of thing. You know, set your mind to focus on what you want to focus on. The Knight of Cups is in the dark, so I feel this energy of not just being strategic with your moves, but also not allowing them to trigger you, and bring out your insecurities. The Nine of Pentacles, like focusing on your independence, focusing on your stability, your foundations, your 2 feet that you have to stand on. I feel like whatever it is, take it easy on yourself. You know, show yourself some love and compassion. The Seven of Cups here. There may be some options they may not have considered as well. Let's see, what is going on with the Seven of Cups in the light? You know, Seven of Cups could be like some emotions that. No, the Seven of Cups is usually also about making a choice and sticking with it as well, though. Three of Wands. You know, think about the future. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in the growth that you've already done. Think about your foresight. You know, what you want next, what you want to accomplish. The King of Cups. Yeah, don't let them don't let them get you all emotional about something, you know? Yeah. King of Cups is in the dark twice, you know, here and here. You know, you're wise, you're devoted, you're well balanced, head heart's in the right place. Don't let them take that down, you know? Be solid. That's what I got. Karma! Hello! Caleb's current feelings and intentions towards Karma. What does Caramel need to know about Caleb's current feelings and intentions? What does Caramel need to know about Caleb's current feelings and intentions? Ooh, the King of Cups, right? That romantic, passionate Caleb. I feel like he's not feeling very confident in himself. He's not feeling very independent. I feel like he's feeling like, I'm gonna wait for Caramel to lead the way and I'll follow along. Kind of energy coming through. The Three of Pentacles here, I feel like they do want to work things out with you, connect with you, work. I don't know what they want to work out with you. Maybe it's a matter of figuring out what your next moves are together. Three of Cups, they definitely want to date or something with you. Their intentions are to move forward towards you, but I feel like they want to follow your lead. They don't want to be the leader, even though they want to be the king. The Knight of Cups, I don't know why I said King Cups. Knight of Cups, I feel like they do want to figure out what their next moves are. Love, romance, passion, that flirty energy. And that's what I got though. Bernadette, hello. Current situation. What does Bernadette need to know about her current situation? What does Bernadette need to know about her current situation? What does Bernadette need to know about her current situation? The Fool, you're on a brand new journey, a new path, a new beginnings. I can feel that for you. I feel the sense of a spirit, being more optimistic, making your dreams come true, right? Oh man, the Three of Cups, getting out and socializing. A new love, a new love. I don't know if this is a new romantic person in your life, or if it's just a new interest, a new thing that you're going to put your focus and time and energy in towards. But I feel like you're going to be going out and socializing, meeting new people, making new connections, whatever that is for you, maybe collaborating. I don't know. I just feel this sense of excitement. The positive energy is definitely coming your way. So don't block it by thinking anything negative. Keep this positive energy going. Right? I just feel this energy of you going out, especially like going out near water, like going to visit a river or a pond or ocean, whatever's around you. I don't know. We only have a little river here, so whatever's around you, you know, go put your toes in the water, connect with nature. I think you'll keep this positivity going. Hi, Candy. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Candy, general reading. And it's Leo's feelings for me. Okay, let's see. For Candy. What does Candy need to know right now? What does Candy need to know right now? The Chariot. You're moving forward in a positive light. You have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you have some family situations to figure out, though, even though you're moving forward. Maybe the family situation is the obstacles that are in your roadblock. The Wheel of Fortune, things may feel like they're going backwards, right? So I feel like there's a sense of feeling a little discouraged there with the Wheel of Fortune. Well, let's see. What is going on with the Leo's feelings for Candy? What's going on with the Leo's feelings for Candy? Ooh, love, romance, passion. Oh, man. Oh. The Magician. They want the magic, but they don't know how to start the magic. They may need some direction there. I feel like they are going through a phase of transformation, though, with all these butterflies. They did catch my attention, so I feel like they are going through some sort of change. There is the Five of Pentacles. They're letting go of any negativity. They're trying to put themselves in a better position. I feel like work life and that sort of thing has been improving for them. So I feel like that's going to make them in a better state of mind regarding their feelings towards you. What exactly is the Leo feeling towards Candy? What exactly is the Leo feeling towards Candy? The Nine of Cups. Your dream come true. I feel like they're making wishes, and their wishes are being fulfilled with you. This sense of contentment, a sense of pleasure, right? Love, romance, pleasure for sure. Oh man. And maybe you make them too weak to be a little bit cocky, right? Because Leos can be like that sometimes. You know, they get too much pride to their head sometimes. Let's see what's going on with this Ten of Wands and Wheel of Fortune in the dark for Candy. The Four of Wands. So yeah, you're gonna figure it out. Whatever this nonsense is, you're gonna clear it up with your chariot. You're just gonna run over it, squash it. You know, it's gonna be roadkill because you have the Four of Wands. So you know, success, celebration, excitement, energy. This one says the ability, blessings, celebrations. You know, looks like they're getting married. So I don't know. There's things going on there. That is what I got. You're welcome, Candy. Starry, why does Luca avoid Starry? Why is Luca avoiding Starry right now? Like, what's going on? Why is Luca avoiding Starry? Oh, the Page of Cups. He's thinking what he wants to say to you, but he doesn't know what he wants to say. He's like, oh, I want to say this, but I can't because I'm all tied up there in my mind. I have love feelings, romantic feelings, all this sort of thing, but I'm beating myself up because I don't know what to say. I feel like that's why he's avoiding you. You know, the Eight of Swords is in the dark. They're trying to release this negativity. They're trying to come up with something better to say than what they want to say, because I don't know. I feel like they're afraid of saying the wrong thing with the Ten of Swords. They're afraid that things are going to end, but they want to start things. I feel like right now they're being their own worst enemy. What is going on with Lucas? Why is Lucas avoiding Starry? The Two of Swords. They're stuck on making a decision. Like, do I tell her? Do I not tell her? I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. Well, Luca, come forward. Is Luca with another woman? Is that why he's tied up? Ooh, maybe that is why. Oh, that's why I can't tell you. Because the Page of Cups, he wants to express his feelings towards you. But he feels like he can't. So that would make perfect sense what's going on. Okay, I didn't realize he was with someone else. But yeah, that would make perfect sense. He can't tell you because, yeah, he's stuck. He's definitely stuck. Yeah. Is Luca stuck on this other woman? Is Luca with another woman? Is Luca with another woman? Oh, the Page of Pentacles is a yes card, but it's in the dark. So, I don't know what's going on between them. But he has romantic feelings towards you, and he would love to express them towards you, but he feels like he can't. He's beating himself up about it. He's stuck with making that choice. It's too difficult. Page of Pentacles in the dark, you know? You know, if it was in light, to be loyal and faithful, but right now he's not being loyal and faithful because he's thinking about you. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't know, but there's something going on there. Cherry Blossom, hello. What does Cherry Blossom need to know right now? I'll use these one. What does Cherry Blossom need to know right now? What does Cherry Blossom need to know right now? What does Cherry Blossom need to know right now? What does Cherry Blossom need to know right now? Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Oh man, okay. The Queen of Cups is in the dark. Oh man, I feel like if you're suspicious about someone, like trust your instincts, trust your intuition. You have every right to be suspicious if that is what you're feeling. The Queen of Cups in the dark, I just feel this energy of being a little bit self-focused, which is a good thing, right? The Queen of Cups is the queen of being self-focused and self-care. She's a self-love queen. But you know, that is a good part. I just don't know about this other energy about you being a little bit I don't know if it's a matter of being overly emotional or what's going on there. I don't know. But you have the Page of Wands, so I feel like you're getting some good news from something or someone, whatever that is for you. I just feel the sense of you uh, overcoming something, having some big, bold ideas, being inspired, enthusiastic, and energetic about it. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're focusing on your goals, focusing on what you want to put your focus and energy in towards. The Eight of Cups, taking some quick actions, quick, bold action. I feel like there's a sense of, yeah, so I don't know if this Page of Wands is going to like offer you a job or a promotion or what's going on here, but I feel like you're going to be making some bold moves. You know, I feel like if they're asking you for a promotion or something, whatever it is in your work life, don't feel guilty for getting chosen over someone else, right? Making sure that the Queen of Cups is not your guilt coming through. Where is this leading Cherry Blossom? Where is this leading Cherry Blossom? Like, I don't even know what's happening here, but you're on the right road. But like the Eight of Pentacles, you're moving forward. You're focusing on perfecting yourself, right? I feel like it's a matter of you really paying attention to details and boost that sense of determination right here too. The Chariot, determination. The Eight of Pentacles is determination. The Chariot is determination. Don't give up. You know, success is coming your way. You're moving forward. The world is in the dark. So, you know, you're still in the cycle that you're in. It's not a brand new cycle, but your cycle's improving though. So it's still good. That is great, right? Like, yeah. I don't know what all this positivity is, but take it. You know, don't worry about what other people think of it. It's your time to shine. Erica, hello. Messages from my higher self about my psychic abilities. I'm just realizing I have that. Where is a Cancer that is... Okay. Where is a Cancer that is happening with most often? So when you're with a Cancer, your psychic abilities are happening most often. That makes sense, because Cancers are also highly intuitive psychic beings as well. So you're feeding off of each other. Um, does he have them too? Most definitely. He's a Cancer. And you're a Gemini. So Geminis do too, but Geminis, they overthink it. So they block their abilities, you know? So that's the problem that Cancers, Geminis have, I mean. That's okay. I understand. But yeah, you're most definitely feeding off of each other with a Cancer for sure. Cancers are way more spiritual because they're not blocking their spiritual abilities by overthinking and overanalyzing and over calculating it all and trying to make sense of it. You also have the twin thing going on with the Gemini, so you know it makes things difficult. So you're gonna have to work extra hard to make them stronger. Let's see for Erica. What does Erica need to know from her higher self about her psychic abilities? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Erica information about her psychic abilities? These ones want to come through. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, get out of your head. We know that already. Any spirit guides, ancestors that want to give Erica a message about her psychic abilities besides the obvious? Oh man, there's some negativity going on here. Okay, we'll read it anyways, right? Doesn't matter which way it is. The Ace of Swords is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on your focus. The Ace of Swords is like having that telepathic energy, being able to have psychic abilities with finding the truth, right? And then you have the Eight of Swords. So it's like Eight of Swords is like getting out of your head, releasing any negativity about being psychic. Find whatever makes you feel secure in your abilities and whatever makes you feel comfortable. You know, you need to find your own thing. Like for me, I need to have real rocks. You know, like I collect these things because people give them to me as gifts. But I need real rocks from the river. Like there's a river that I go to that I collect my rocks. This is what helps me with my intuitive abilities and stuff. So you need to find what works best for you. Like I have rocks down there. I have rocks on the floor. I have them all around me. The real rocks, because that's what I need. But you know, you get what you need. Some people know it's these things. You know, you find what works for you. I feel like that energy coming through the Hangman with having an open mind, not being restricted in your ideas, as well with the Eight of Pentacles and the Dark. You're just working on your skills and abilities, but don't rush it. You know, don't let yourself get bored of it. Don't try to push it too hard. The Sun. Yeah, the sun is kind of like the dark side of things. So I don't know if you're focused a little bit on the negative side of things, or being fearful of being exposed and other people knowing about your abilities. The Five of Swords too, being focused on the negative side of things, is you need to release. Yeah, but it's different. Yeah, like I said, it's different for everyone. You know, everybody has different things that they need to have around them to feel more intuitive, more psychic, more clairvoyant, whatever your abilities are. Just gotta find what works for you. Or hello! What do I need to know from my higher self? I want to apply for jobs this summer or soon. What do they have to say about that? Let's see. Or hello's higher self. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and connect with hello's higher self? Tell her what she needs to know about applying for jobs this summer. What does hello's higher self need to know about applying for jobs this summer? Make a magic happen. You have the wand, you have the determination, you have the skills, you have the knowledge. Oh, your higher self is like, what the heck? What is this question? You know the answer. Make the magic happen. The Four of Wands, having that success. Five of Wands, don't hold yourself back. There is competition. There's always going to be competition. All you have to do is fight the competition. There's no way around it, right? Everybody's looking for a job right now. Everybody's looking for 2-3 jobs right now. So that's what's hard. I feel like before it was easier because some people only have like 1 or 2 jobs. Now I know people that have like 3 or 4 jobs. Like, holy poop, save some for somebody else, right? The Five of Swords, think smart about it. You know, be smarter than the other guy. The other guy, you know, he loses, who cares, right? he can deal with his only 2 jobs. He doesn't need 3. Let's see what's going on with the Five of Swords. There is too many things to... So I'm losing all my cards. They're all on the floor now. We're gonna try this again with other cards because I lost most of them. Okay, we're gonna try other cards. And they did not want to answer that question. What is going on with the Five of Swords and the Light? Oh man, the Five of Swords and the Light generally is like, you know, don't be overconfident, don't be over cocky or big ego, whatever that is. Just be yourself. And don't be feeling like you don't have enough skills to do it either. You know, don't be, oh, I'm not qualified, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not the other thing. It doesn't matter. You apply anyways and see what happens. You know? A lot of jobs hire the person that they like, not if you're skilled enough or educated enough or whatever the case may be, you know? Then I'm gonna go out. I feel like, I don't know. I broke my new cards. So I need to, hold on. I lost them all already. The new cards are very slippery. I need like you know that thing you have when you're a kid, that pad you put in your hand and the Velcro ball? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I need those for the cards. Bernard! What's going on for Bernard? Give me a jamboree. Oh my god, what's a jamboree? I don't have a jamboree, Bernard. Reading for the next 30 days. A good one. A good reading. Best new person in me in what? A zodiac sign. Okay, so what's the best person for Bernard, what's the best person? Well, the best person for a Scorpio is usually a Pisces or Cancer. Mostly a Pisces is best for Scorpio. But let's see. Is there a new person coming towards Bernard in love and romance? No, there's no new person coming towards you in love and romance right now, Bernard. Let's see. What good things are coming for Bernard? What good things are coming for Bernard right now? What good things are coming for Bernard in the next 30 days? What good things are coming towards Bernard in the next 30 days? Oh, there's going to be some big changes, Bernard. Big ones. This is the death card, so big profound changes. The world. So, you know, things are coming to full cycle. The sun, so positivity. So I feel like you're closing some chapters. You're opening some new ones. You're going to have that sense of success, achievement. So I feel like that job you've been waiting for, you're going to hear some answers from that. Just stay positive. Look at the light. Look at the bright side of things. Make sure that you're not getting clouded and overthinking things. But it is what I got. The new person's supposed to meet at the job. Oh, awesome. Okay, yeah. I feel like you're going to have good luck with the job thing, Bernard. Yeah. You're going to have good luck with the new person at the job. Princess, hello. What does Princess need to know right now? 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 Something important. I flew out. The Judgment. What does Princess need to know right now? I think I have a glare on my light. Oh, well, I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like there is some good things coming through. There is a judgment, so I feel like whatever's going on, you need to decide what exactly it is that you want. You know, I feel like it's a matter of you listening to your heart and going with that. I feel this energy like release any fears of judgment or gossiping or any of that sort of thing. You don't need to focus on that because I feel like you're going through a sense of renewal, redemption, or whatever that is for you. You're rising above, right? You do have the Six of Wands, so badass success, right? I feel like it's a matter of you putting yourself out there, getting that recognition and the rewards and the, you know, the success that you deserve. There is a Five of Cups here, so I feel like you're getting this nudge to like move forward and make peace with whoever you need to make peace with. I don't know if you have to make peace with this Knight of Swords here who's in the dark, because I feel like they have a lot of regrets. I feel like maybe they were insincere before, but I feel like they have a change of heart towards you. So I'm not quite sure what this is, but I feel like you're moving past them anyways. I feel like this person may want to reconcile with you. I don't know. Let's try to see what they have to say. What is the Knight of Swords trying to say to Princess? What does the Knight of Swords want to say to Princess? The Eight of Cups. I feel like they feel bad they walked away from you, so I don't know what this is about, but they're coming into your energy. I feel like you have badass success, so do what your heart says. If you don't want to give them any attention, I feel like you need to, you know, be direct with your boundaries, with not allowing them to come into their energy, because as long as you're thinking about them, they're going to continue to be in your energy. That is what I got. Hi, Core. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join with your question. Nightbot is just a program, so the only way to join the list is to write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Like a moonbeam moonbeam set underneath you there. Thank you for liking the channel, though. I appreciate you. Thank you. Nightbot chooses people on the list at random. For Czar, what's the future of Czar and M? What is the future of Czar and M? What is the future of Czar and M? For the sun is in the dark. Oh man, I feel like the future of you and M right now is not looking extremely positive. I feel like there is potential with the Ten of Wands, but I feel like it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of patience, a lot of working things out for the future of the two of you to work things out. You know, you have the Five of Swords there, so I feel like there's some I don't know if there's been some disagreements or there's some things that the two of you need to overcome in order to have a future together. The Three of Wands is also in the dark, so I feel like right now you're both not on the same page about something. So I don't know if it's a matter of having that conversation about making sure that you're both on the same page for the future, like what your future plans are, like where you're gonna live, what you're gonna do, you know. Um, that sort of thing. I feel like that is a strong energy is trying to come through, especially with the Ten of Wands, right? I feel like it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of, yeah. Ugh. I feel like there's a lot of weight on both of your shoulders regarding that. I feel like that needs to be resolved first. Let's see if there's any other advice for Czar. Is there any other advice for Czar with their relationship with M or future relationship with M? Empress. So yeah, there is some positive energy as well. I felt like the Ten of Wands was very positive, but I feel like you're gonna need to nurture each other, be supportive of each other. Um, yeah, feel more connected with each other too. That is what I got. Kritika, hello! General reading for Kritika. What does Kritika need to know right now? Oh man, the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. Knight of Pentacles is shining though. I don't know who this knight is, but you know. He has plans for you, right? The Knight of Pentacles. He looks like he has some big plans for you. And the Queen of Pentacles is in the dark, so I just feel the sense of you losing your focus on being grounded and losing your focus with your boundaries and things that you have going on. I just feel the sense of you feeling a little bit more reserved, a little bit more cautious about who you trust and who you don't trust, kind of thing. So I don't know if that has to do with this Knight of Pentacles or not, because I feel like they do want to pursue you in romance. I don't know. Maybe there's potential of them wanting to pursue you in work, though. I don't know. For the Four of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like whatever it is you letting go of any negativity and focusing on where you want to go in the future. Yeah, because I feel like there's this energy of you being indecisive about that a little bit, especially about feeling stable and finances. So I feel like if the Knight of Pentacles is offering you a job or some sorts or someone you work with, um, I feel like they do have good intentions or they feel like they mean well. I'm just not quite sure what you're going to decide with that though. Because the King of Pentacles is also in the dark, so I feel like there's not a lot of confidence here. What is going on with the Four of Pentacles and King of Pentacles in the dark? Because I do feel like this is a work situation, right? They're all pentacles. King of Wands! King of Wands came out twice. The King of Wands is in the dark there, and now the King of Wands is in the light. So I feel like, yeah, having visions, making some bold, daring moves, be optimistic with this energy. The world, I feel like you are closing one chapter or opening a new one. I feel like you're going through a new cycle, right? I feel like you're going to get some answers. I feel like success and fulfillment is coming your way as well. Not 100% sure what's going on, but I feel like you're manifesting something for yourself. So I feel like if this Knight of Pentacles doesn't want love and romance, they do want to work with you or work things out with you. Like work-wise, career-wise, financial-wise kind of thing. Yeah, they're just a little bit unsure about what your expectations are from them, or they're unsure if what you're going to say. That is what I got. And hello! What have Destiny planned for me and Libra? So what does Destiny have planned for Anne and the Libra? What does Destiny have planned for Anne and the Libra? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning or a fresh start of something, right? I feel like the two of you have potential, have growth. The Two of Cups, love and romance and passion, soulmate energy. Oh man, the Knight of Wands is in the dark though. Let's see, what does Destiny have planned for Anne and the Libra? Knight of Pentacles is also in the dark. Oh man. I do feel like this beginning, fresh starts, this growth kind of energy trying to come through between the two of you. And the love, romance, attraction, passion. I feel like there is a very strong bond between the two of you that is destiny. But I feel like the Libra is a little indecisive in what their energy wants to do. Some Libras can be very indecisive. They kind of like tend to rely on their partner to make the final decision sometimes. For the Knight of Wands in the dark, I just feel the sense that they're really focused on their work or their business, whatever that is for them, and they wanting to build a more security in their home and finance, like the more security, more sense of security. I feel like with their materialistic things. For the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they don't want to rush into anything. They want to take their time, one day at a time kind of thing. I feel like they're not into future planning at the moment, but I feel like whatever's going on, destiny, the universe is blessing this energy, right? What does Anne need to know about this energy? What does Anne need to know about this energy? The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like they do see you as the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who is very generous, caring, nurturing, sensitive, sensible. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is in the dark. Not quite sure what that is about. Maybe they just don't want to talk to you about their financial situation. That is what I got though. Sarah! Jean's true intentions for Sarah. What are Jean's true feelings and intentions towards Sarah? What are Jean's true feelings and intentions towards Sarah? Oh man, for the Knight of Wands in the dark. The Knight of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's a lot of worries, a lot of stresses, a lot of things going on in their mind. That is kind of like blocking them from truly being in tune with their feelings towards you. But there's the Ace of Wands, so I feel like they do want a spark of love, a spark of romance. It's that good energy, right? I feel like they do see you as their Queen of Pentacles here, someone who keeps them grounded, keeps them on their toes, kind of thing. I do feel like you provide them with a sense of stability and security, kind of thing. Um, yeah, but there is the Five of Wands in the dark, so I feel like they're overcoming something. So whatever is going on with the Knight of Wands, I feel like they're getting over it and moving towards more of a positive light between the two of you. But I feel like they're still working on figuring out what exactly their true feelings are towards you right now, though. Um, I don't know. Let's see. What are Jean's true wish for Sarah? What are Jean's true wish for Sarah? What is Jean's true wish for Sarah? The Three of Swords. The Death. Not quite sure what that means for the two of you. I feel like they want to end feeling insecure or whatever. You know, I feel like they want to be more confident. Do they want to be the Knight of Wands and the Light, you know, more independent? But they're resisting the transformation thing from them. Ugh, I don't know if they're stuck on a past love energy as well or what's going on there. But I feel like they do want a beginning with you. They do want love. They do want romance. It's just, yeah, there's some negativity there. I feel like he does. He does. He wants a spark of something. Does Jean want to be with Sarah? Does Jean want to be with Sarah? The Page of Pentacles. Yes, he does. It's just there's this negative, this dark cloud that's hovering over him right now for whatever reason that he's trying to let go of. Yeah. I would say yeah, because the death card was in the dark. It wasn't in the light, so yeah. I don't know. Jay! General reading for Jay. But I feel like he hasn't really made up that mind 100% though, Sarah, so it can go either way. I don't know. What does Jay need to know? What does Jay need to know right now? The cards went the wrong direction. What does Jay need to know right now? What does Jay need to know right now? The Nine of Cups, making dreams come true. Two of Pentacles, trying to figure things out, eh? I could feel that for you. Oh man, I feel like you're taking a look at your opportunities, trying to figure out what is what. I feel the sense of growth and transformation trying to come through, especially with the Nine of Cups, you know, trying to make dreams happen, right? I feel the sense of embracing joy, self-fulfillment, focusing on the success that you've been having. But then it's like, now what do I do? What decisions do I make next? I feel like you're trying to balance, you know, stability with being grounded and secure. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. The Page of Cups is also in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of focusing on, I don't really want to say negativity, but like focusing on some disappointments or something that wasn't really satisfying towards you, or wishing they could do something better or had done something better. I don't know. But I feel like the Page of Cups in the dark is like focusing more on some past energy for whatever reason. There is the Seven of Cups here in the light. So I do feel like there's some options that you may not realize are options to you exactly, you know? Maybe that is why your Two of Pentacles is in the dark, because you're not really focused on that. Because I feel like there's some stresses, some feeling like something just not fitting in well. Let's see, what is going on with that with Jay? What is that energy about for Jay? Because besides all that, you're making magic happen there with the Nine of Cups. Oh man. The Six of Cups, yeah, like I was saying, something from your past seems to be holding you back from really embracing this Nine of Cups energy. Oh, I don't know if it's past memories or what. The Five of Cups, yeah, the Five of Cups too is like dwelling on the past, grieving the past, whatever that is. But I feel like if you let it go, or heal, you can't just let it go. You know, you can't just, You need to work out the emotions and heal from that to move forward. What is the end result of J moving forward? What's the end result of J moving forward? The Two of Cups. So, Two of Cups seems to be available. It's just a matter of, letting go of the negativity. The Two of Cups is that beautiful soulmate of love energy. G. What are Elliot's intentions towards G? What are Elliot's intentions towards G? What is Elliot's intentions towards G? Ooh, the Hierophant. Oh, let's see. What are Elliot's intentions towards G? What are Elliot's intentions towards G right now? The Five of Swords. Can this develop into a relationship? Can Elliot and G develop into a relationship? Can Elliot and G develop into a relationship? Can Elliot and G develop into a relationship? Oh man, I feel like there is a possibility, but it's not going to be easy. The universe is going to challenge you right, left, and center, right? But there is a possibility with the Two of Cups here. I want to say Two of Wands because I feel this hot, fiery, romantic, like sexual energy. With the Two of Cups, that romance, attraction, and soul connection. But there's the but in the middle here. The Hierophant, I feel like he does feel like he could commit towards you. I feel like there's still things he needs to learn. Or, sorry, Elliot has things that they still need to learn about you. I'm just saying he because the person there looks like a male. The Five of Swords, I feel like there is some battles the two of you still need to work out. With the Five of Swords is more about having these battle about who's right, who's wrong kind of thing, that back and forth energy. I feel like you need to, figure out what that is to fix your tower to make it more solid and not being destroyed by lightning. But that is what I got. Let's see. What exactly are Elliot's true intentions towards G? What are Elliot's true intentions towards G? Four of Cups. They're still thinking about what their true intentions are. They're contemplating. They're trying to figure things out there. The Four of Cups, they come out in the dark. So I do feel like there's energy of them feeling more focused, feeling more proactive, feeling more motivated in the connection with you, though. Gigi, what's going on with Gigi's energy? What does Gigi need to know right now? What's going on with Gigi's energy right now? The Seven of Wands. Why is... Ooh. Four of Pentacles. What is Gigi going to do about this energy? The Chariot. How is this going to play out? How is this energy going to play out? Oh, man. Okay. The Seven of Wands is in the dark. So I do feel this energy that, yeah, you may feel tired and defeated, but at the same time, I feel like you're still moving forward anyways. I feel like there's been stresses and worries going on. Some just feeling exhausted or burnt out. Whatever it is, I feel like you're still moving forward strong. The Four of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like you feel more stable, more secure than maybe you were before. I feel like you're feeling more mindful about your habits and that sort of thing. The Chariot is also in the dark, so I feel like whatever energy you're in, even though you're moving forward very slowly. You're kind of like just dealing with the situation as it is right now. But I feel like that is good for your energy. Yeah. Then you also have the Eight of Swords in the light. So I feel like whatever's going on here, you are overcoming something, but at the same time you still feel like you're overthinking or overanalyzing, or just feeling like you don't have a way out of this situation, even though I feel like you do. What is going on? Why does Gigi feel like there's no way out of this? What advice do we give to Gigi about our current situation here? Oh man, yeah, feeling stuck again. The Seven of Pentacles was in the dark. Oh, I just feel the sense that whatever energy you're in, you're not done yet. So I feel like there's a matter of changing plans or figure out a new way to move forward. The Six of Wands is also in the dark here, so I do feel like this sense of, you know, maybe delegating some of your responsibility to someone else, or, um, yeah. I feel like someone just not appreciating you as much as they should, but I feel like that's gonna, you know, they're gonna get their karma. Gee, I just finished your reading. Gee, I just did it before Gigi's. Big man! How Tori's current feelings? How is Tori's current feelings towards Big Man? How is Tori's current feelings towards Big Man? How is Tori's current feelings towards Big Man? How is Tori's current feelings towards Big Man right now? Um, is there any messages from Spirit? Let's see. For Tori's current feelings towards you, you do have the Devil and the Eight of Swords and the Light. So I feel like her feelings towards you is not positive right now. I feel like she's dealing with something. She's trying to let go of this negativity, whatever that is for them. But right now, they're not in the best headspace for thinking about feelings towards you. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors that want to come and give Big Man a message on what's ahead for him in the next 3 weeks? Thank you. Please. They're gonna make magic happen, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like even though there may be some negativity around you right now, they want you to think positive. There is a Six of Pentacles here, so I feel like you will have a good balance of what to expect moving forward. I feel like it's that give and take energy, you know? Whatever you put into the universe right now, I feel like they will give it back, right? I feel that for you. I just feel the sense of you being a little bit more gentle, a little bit more kinder. And I feel like your hard work is going to be paying off. You have the Magician here, so keep up with that determination, that confidence, that ego. And I feel like there is going to be some financial or work opportunities coming towards you that you will have to decide on which one is best to do. Um, yeah. I feel like for this situation, whatever you decide, like do what is best for yourself, but do what's also best that you know, that you feel you can contribute to someone else as well. Like trying to find that balance between the two. That's what I got. Meme, hello. What are M's feelings for Meme? What are M's feelings for Meme? Mimi? Mimi or me? Mimi? What are M's feelings for Mimi? What are M's feelings for Mimi? Oh man. What are M's feelings for Mimi? Focus on what to turn around. the sun. So I feel like whatever's going on, I feel very positive, very energetic, very optimistic about whatever's going on there. I feel like they do want to express themselves towards you. There is the devil there. The devil's in the light, so I don't know. They may have some sexual feelings towards you for sure with that going on, eh? I feel like they may be focused on a little bit of the devilish energy though, so I don't know how that's going to play out for you. You have the Empress here in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of making sure that you're confident in your energy so that they can connect with you on a better level. Because I do feel like they do enjoy your natural energy that you have. They do have strong feelings for you romantically. They're just a little bit unsure of how you're feeling about the whole thing, it seems. They're kind of like questioning your feelings and intentions towards them. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, they're struggling on deciding on what to do next. They're a little indecisive there, you know? They're wondering how they can fit into your life right now, and yeah. I feel like there's this energy that they're wondering if you're going to accept their flaws. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you, but that is what I got. They're kind of like questioning things there. There's not a whole lot of energy. Yeah. Ioli, how is Ioli perceived by good aliens? How is Ioli perceived by good aliens? How is Ioli perceived by good aliens? Right now. What does the aliens wish to know about Ioli? What do they wish I know about them? Okay. What does the aliens wish that Ioli knows about them? What does the aliens wish that Ioli knew about them? For the Two of Wands, I feel like they see you as being someone who's a little indecisive about your future planning. I feel like they see that you generalize things, maybe overthink things. I don't know. There is the Eight of Swords in the dark too, so I feel like sometimes you should be more self-disciplined in your thoughts and energy. I'm not quite sure what that means for you. Um, yeah, I feel like they do feel like you do overall find some solutions, and you're able to release yourself from overthinking when you need to. The Page of Wands is in the dark. I just feel this energy that they see that you may be a little bit impulsive or a little bit too self-focused. I don't know. That's just the aliens. I have no idea. um, for the Temperance in the dark, I feel like they want you to know that they're not evil, they're not good, they're just aliens. I don't know. I also feel like they want you to know that they're not from this earth, but I feel like you know that already. The Queen of Cups is in the dark. I feel like they want you to know that they're not angels or spirits or anything like that. They are from a different world. Um, I don't know. I feel like you know that, but they seem to think that you didn't know that. What else does I only need to know about these aliens? Five of Cups. I feel like they're trying to help you heal from things. Like heal from any loss or grief or disappointments and that sort of thing. I feel like they're trying to guide you. I was like really focused with the water with the Queen of Cups too. So I feel like they feel more connected towards you when you are near water, if that makes sense. I don't know. That is what I got. That's so nice. Good. Oh, the list is closed. That went by quickly. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be fairy readings. So, messages from the fairies and what blessings they bring for you tomorrow. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, so good night, everyone. Bye. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.